If I was to describe our new record in one word, that one word would be now. It's upful, it's very energetic, it's upbeat, it's hopeful, and I think it's powerful too, because along with, again, if you're feeling good, generally you're also feeling powerful.
The concept of the music video obviously comes from the song is called itself "Feeling Good," and the song itself is all about waking up in the morning, finding the good things in life, and that change of mood, that change of feeling, and that optimism of a new dawn, a new day. And after thinking about it for quite a while, really it was kind of what we wanted to create a film which actually made you feel good. So you're watching it, you're not just listening to the lyrics, you're actually feeling what the lyrics are saying, you're actually feeling good yourself. And a lot, there's not much, when talking about it, you can do a lot worse than feeling good of just getting in the car. And the music, the way the Faithless music is designed is to wind down the windows of a car, or to be in a club, to drive along an open road and blast it, and that in itself is a really feel good feeling. So that's where the whole idea for the film started.
Your good life and your sorrow too, how much I'm missing you, no matter.
These Faithless tracks particularly have this sense that they sort of take over you, particularly when you're in Ibiza or in any club, what have you. You hear the song, you hear the lyrics, and everyone just becomes like one, and everyone just feels the same, and it's quite a powerful kind of feeling. So we wanted to sort of create that sense of feeling good from not just listening to it but from watching it as well, and so that's where it all started. And it was just this sense of this trance-like feeling of the song taking over you and making you move and dance and sort of show that feel-good spirit. And we did that by having an idea was the car was not just playing the music, but it was making and controlling the people who were dancing. So we did it by a little hanging figurine off the rear view mirror, that as the music plays and as the car moves, the figurine dances to the music. And not only that then has a knock-on effect, almost like a voodoo effect, on a person who is dressed the same in a club.
Mirror, yeah, it's a back mirror, and so I'm hand up, or I'm hanging on back mirror. So how the puppet in the car is moving. So I'm moving in this club, in this clip. So I'm dancing like puppet, and I am discover what's going on. It's very weird moving, and I recognize that I'm like a puppet. So I ooh. So it's very very special kind of moving. It's different, but I am very elastic. I'm very elastic, and so I have to feel it, that I have here a rope, or I have only this kind of moving, and I have to feeling, and I have to act and dance together and think that I have only
Okay, stand by. Okay, ready? Playback. Roll camera. Okay, Alex, we are set.
It's quite a technically difficult shoot, because we're trying to marry up the movements of the dolls. That movement is created by the cars. We're then matching that to movements of dancers in a club environment, but doing it in a way that's going to be very stylish. It'll look very cool, with the sort of tongue-in-cheek bits as well.
Yeah.
So far it's been quite complex.
dancer, and I was dancing today a lot. I had a lot of fun, but for me it was very new, my first time, and I could move like I was more free with the movements, and it helped me a lot to move how I wish, because without it's more difficult, and now today it was very easy. Yeah. In my head was crazy. I was not thinking. It was really out of my. It was, I just let it go. Yeah.
And the guy he wrapped up is actually a Shakespeare actor who's off to go and shoot Shakespeare in the evening. We said goodbye to me, had like a scratch on the side of his head and bruises. He'd been really put through the ringer, but I think he genuinely enjoyed it, and I think that comes across. We looked at all the movements that the two sort of real life dancers were doing with the harnesses, and we had the puppeteers were sort of looking back at that footage and were sort of like painstakingly recreating a lot of them in front of a green screen. So that was just how we're going to control the whole movement, and that's how we're going to get the sense that the dolls are controlling the people.
Tonight we're shooting the cars from inside and outside, and we're also shooting the dolls hanging from the rear view mirrors, so we understand the positions they're going to be in as the cars start moving around. We can see how the dolls move, and then later on in post-production we'll then match up those movements to the dancers' movements. We're probably about halfway through, so we've got to finish before the sun comes up, which I think is in about 2 hours time, and so far so good. It's now 20 to 3 in the morning.
Basically they needed a camera in the rear of the car, so I took the rear seat out completely, seatbelt and everything, and then they needed a precision driver, so we went off on a little night tour of Prague to get some interior shots looking through the windscreen. We drove around for about 2 hours, which was interesting in this heat, especially being dressed like this. So I'm used to t-shirt and jeans, but it was fun.
I'm no soothsayer, but I feel it's time to leave, to polish my heart with the other sleeve. I want the view from the top of the hill. Give me the view from the top of the hill. I want the view from the top of the hill. Give me the view from the top of the hill. I want the view from the top of the hill.
Should we pick that up with the second camera also?
Yes, wait, the second camera is here.
It's on the corner. Yeah.
Okay. Alex, go. Ready. Roll camera.
Speed.
And action.
Give me the view from the top of the hill. I want the view from the top of the hill. Give me the view from the top of the hill. I want the view from the top of the hill. Give me the view from the top of the
One of the most exciting things about this project is that it's just so multicultural. It's so international. We've got an Italian car brand. We've got an iconic English band.
Swedish directors,
French DOP.
French DOP. Prague, we've got amazing crew in Prague. One of the reasons we're in Prague is because of the amazing feature films they do here, and the facilities and the crew and the production teams that they have here are almost second to none. So it's kind of, and genuinely all these people, Faithless themselves, are huge in Europe, and almost bar none, everyone you speak to here are kind of so enthusiastic about the project because of Faithless and because of the song and the reach that they've got.